In the first story for you in this particular segment, I want to commend the state legislature in the state of California who've passed the Transgendered Bill of Rights for K-12 students. Now, this is why this is important, because I think even though we've seen a lot of, and I'm going to be very particular on this, we've seen a lot of wins for the L and the G community, for our lesbian and our gay friends and colleagues. The transgendered community hasn't received as much support as they should, because I think their issue is more nuanced, it's harder to understand, whatever the issue might be. But in the state of California, their legislator passed a law that it would allow students to pick the bathroom they would like to go to, and to pick the sports team they would like to be on based on how they identify, how they identify gender-wise. And so what this means is if you identify as a boy, you can go to a boys' bathroom, or you can be on the boys' football team, soccer team, hockey team, field hockey team, track team, basketball team, volleyball team, etc., etc., etc. If you identify as a girl, you can go to the girl bathroom, and beyond being able to go to the girl bathroom, you can also engage in the girls' soccer team, the girls' hockey team, the girls' cheerleading team, the girls' football team, etc., 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 etc. Now, this is some pretty powerful stuff. Now, this law will not happen without the signature of the governor, Jerry Brown, so it's on his desk waiting for signature. And the state and California is pretty progressive on these things, and the state has already prohibited discrimination against transgendered individuals in school as it is. Now, this is not the first place that this is happening. I also want to give a shout out to the Massachusetts Department of Education, because they're pushing forward a similar legislation that would allow that policy to go in place, that individuals would be allowed to pick how they identify and how their identification affects their school life, whether they choose to go to the boys' bathroom or the girls' bathroom, or they choose to participate on a particular team or not a particular team. Now, opponents of this has indicated this would this would infringe upon the rights of those individuals that are, that have male genitalia and identify as male, or the traditional sense of male, or whatever, or the traditional sense of female. And I say to that, I don't think so, because I think our generation and those that have come that are younger than me, and speaking from the mantle of a young person, I think we're okay with people the way that they are, and we celebrate difference. And I think our older baby boomers generations, before us, don't understand the nuances to difference. But our generation has grown up in a society where difference has something that's always been celebrated and recognized, and I think will continue to do so. So I don't think this will have as big of an impact as the opponents of it says that it will. But this is great news for the transgendered community. We're big supporters of the transgender community here in Fowler Nation, because we understand their struggle. And like Martin Luther King said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. So if you're African American, and you believe in justice, and you believe in the fact that you need to get voting rights, or we want to get rid of the strict ID laws, or if you're Latino and you think justice means we need immigration reform, don't let your justice outweigh the justice of a transgendered individual that wants just to be able to go to the bathroom where they identify and feel safe. Because injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And I think that saying should hold true more so now than ever, when, a couple weeks ago, the Supreme Court made a decision that gutted the Voting Rights Act, which we'll talk about later on the show, in exchange, at the same time, the Supreme Court also upheld or repealed DOMA. We need to see all these things as a universal struggle, and not just individual battles for individual sectors of the progressive community. Just my thoughts.